Dear viewers, welcome to my first video. Today, in this video, I'll be sharing my personal experience on Australian visa options. Since I migrated to Australia before 2 years, I have received a lot of requests, phone calls, asking advices which visa will be applicable for someone and how to migrate to Australia. Basing on that, as I learned from different websites, the government websites, talking to migration agents and talking to people who came with different types of visas here in Australia, I'm sharing this video. But point to note that this video, the information of this video cannot be used for any legal purpose or cannot be used as the authority for any legal or obligatory purposes. So this is just an experience sharing, and definitely for your application process, you need to go to the Australian Department of Home Affairs, the official site, and you act accordingly as per the requirements. All right. So I'll be talking about the visa options to Australia. To come to Australia, there are a few categories like working and skilled visas, study and training visas, visitor visas, family and partner visas, refugee and humanitarian visas, and other visas. These are the main categories. Within these categories, there are many subclasses and types of visas. But today, I'll be talking about mainly on working and skilled visas in short. The work and skill visas. Uh, First of all, the skilled independent visa subclass 189. Then the skilled nominated visa subclass 190, skilled work regional provisional visa subclass 491, employer sponsored visas, and then temporary and working holiday visas. So these are the most important or most famous visa categories through which people are coming from different places of the world to Australia. Now, today in this video, I'll be highlighting on the first three categories of these visas. Let's go. The first one, the skilled independent visa subclass 189. This is a permanent visa. With this visa, the benefits that someone can stay permanently in Australia, work, study anywhere in Australia, or do business, whatever. And with this visa, you can sponsor your eligible family members to come to Australia. And no sponsorship or nomination is needed for this visa. And you can apply for your citizenship after a certain period once you are eligible to apply. The main eligibility for this visa is you need to score 65 points under point test stream, and your occupation or your job experience must be on the skilled occupation list, and you must have a skill assessment for your occupation by the Australian Skill Assessment Authority. You must be under 45 years of old to be invited for this visa um, when applying. So this is a very good visa options and very famous visas. I must say popular visa as well because this is very good for the young professionals who have got few years of professional experiences and their occupation is with the skill occupation. This is a better option for them. Let's move to the next visa that we have skilled nominated visa subclass 190. This is also a permanent residency visa. With this visa, you can come to Australia, live anywhere, work, study, or business, do anywhere in Australia. And you can sponsor your eligible family members with this visa, and you can apply for your citizenship once you're eligible to apply. The basic eligibility criteria that you need to score minimum 65 points. Here I must mention that this 65 points is basically calculated basing on your educational qualifications, your job experience, your English competency score, and your partner's skills and qualifications, and relevant aspects on that. So you can know in detail about this point calculator in the Department of Home Affairs website in detail. And you must have your occupation within the skill occupation list, and you have an skill assessment test, the skill assessment done by the authority. You must be under 45 years of old to be invited in general, and have scored a minimum of competent English. Must be nominated by a state, often state or territory government, and then you will be invited to apply for this visa by the Department of Home Affairs. Now come to the next one, the skilled work regional provisional visa surplus 491. This is a provisional visa, in fact, and it has the pathway for permanent residency after 3 years. So with this visa, you can live up to 5 years till you get your PR visa. So within these 5 years, after 3 years, you can launch your permanent residency visa application for surplus 191, and once you get a PR, you're also eligible to apply for your citizenship uh, after a certain time. So with this visa, you have an opportunity uh, to have the Medicare facilities, as well as your children will get the tuition fee education until they finish their year 12. So this is also another advantage of this visa. And the basic eligibility for this visa is also the you need to score minimum 64 points to submit your UI. Your occupation must be on the skilled occupation list, and you must have a skill assessment for your occupation. You must be under 45 years of old to be invited. Have scored a minimum of competent English. Must be nominated by any state or territory government, and then you'll be invited to apply for your visa. So this is a good option for like people who are around 40 or more than 40, because they will have less score in their age. So once you're nominated, you get nomination from any state government, you will get additional 15 points that will increase your score and increase the probability of getting this visa. You also get additional 5 points once you apply for 190. Once you get nomination, you get additional 5 points. So these are the main three visa categories that skilled professionals or people are coming to Australia. Now, once you have selected your visa subclass, you've checked your occupation and you have the relevant points, then you're ready to to apply. So first of all, you need to create an AMI account and then submit your UOI. And once you submit your UOI, then you'll be invited for a visa application if it is subclass 189. But for subclass 190 and 491, first you will be invited by any state government or territory. Once you're invited, then you'll once you're nominated, then you will be invited for the visa, and you'll have 60 days time to apply for your visa. And once you have applied for a visa, you also simultaneously fulfill the requirements like medical test and biometric, and then you wait for your visa grant notifications. And once you got your visa granted, you're ready to travel to Australia. So that's all today in short about the skill main visa categories and the skilled working visas to migrate to Australia. So if you have any further query and any questions, please you can write in the comments, so that in the subsequent videos I'll try to cover and to explain in detail for any particular visa or any other issues relevant to migration to Australia. Thank you very much for staying with me today. Hope to see you in the next video.